This woman is too perfect, so her husband decides to kill her. She demands that he sit down to pee. He must bend at a perfect 90-degree angle when brushing his teeth. Not a single drop of water is allowed to splash outside the sink. She'll even scold him if his shoes aren't lined up just right. A wife who's obsessed with perfection somehow becomes her husband's excuse for cheating with his gorgeous assistant, and the assistant helpfully comes up with a brilliant plan for him: poison the red wine and let his wife die without a trace. With everything in place, the husband happily heads home, but the second he walks through the door, he finds blood all over the floor. He frantically searches the house for his wife, but when he sees the ransom note, he actually bursts out laughing, because the note says if he calls the police, they'll kill her. Talk about perfect timing. It's like the universe just handed him a gift. Without a second thought, he calls the cops. Then he sits back and waits for the news of his wife's death. Now he can pee standing up whenever he wants. Slippers? He tosses them wherever. Beer? He drinks it right in the bedroom. He genuinely hopes that when he opens his eyes, she'll be dead. But the kidnappers aren't having it. The next day, they send him one of his wife's fingernails and chew him out for calling the police, threatening to kill her. Deep down, the husband wishes they'd just hurry up and do it. He turns around and heads to his own restaurant, where he pops champagne with his assistant to celebrate. But the kidnappers don't play along with his wishes. They go online and leak the story, saying he abandoned his wife over a $5 billion ransom. Then a neighbor piles on, revealing that the wife already knew about the affair. And it doesn't stop there. The police find his footprints at the crime scene. At first he says it's impossible. My shoes are right there in the shoe rack. But the sneakers are mysteriously gone. It hits him someone is setting him up. Someone is trying to make him look like the one who kidnapped his own wife. Just as he's trying to figure out how to prove his innocence, his assistant calls, telling him to get rid of the poisoned wine now. He rushes to pour all the wine down the drain, scrubs the floor clean with water, then climbs over the wall to escape. Next, he tracks down his ex-brother-in-law, who works as a private detective. The ex-brother-in-law takes one look and says, "It's obvious you're the culprit." The husband swears it wasn't him. With his ex-brother-in-law's help, he suddenly remembers something from the day of the kidnapping. The couple's matching mugs sitting in the sink. His clean freak wife would never let someone else use their couple mugs, unless that person had a very special relationship with her. The husband starts to wonder if his wife was having an affair, but he immediately dismisses the thought. His ex-brother-in-law, however, says he may have found the guy. This man has been tailing the husband. The husband takes a closer look. On the night of the kidnapping, this man was spotted outside his house. The husband grabs him, and the man takes off running. He runs. The husband chases. There's nowhere to hide. He finally catches the guy on the rooftop. Turns out the man is a junior from his wife's college. He curses the husband out, calling him a piece of garbage for not appreciating such a perfect woman. After ripping into the husband, this woman is too perfect, so her husband decides to kill her. She demands that he sit down to pee. He must bend at a perfect 90-degree angle when brushing his teeth. Not a single drop of water is allowed to splash outside the sink. She'll even scold him if his shoes aren't lined up just right. A wife who's obsessed with perfection somehow becomes her husband's excuse for cheating with